All right, guys, now we're going to talk about equipment here on the wood chip area. It's very important that we keep everyone safe. When we have rules for equipment, it is just so that you stay safe and everyone else is safe. The most important thing is you are not going to play tag on the equipment. When you're running, when you're trying to get away from people, that's when you can slip, you can fall, you can hurt yourself. We've already had one person this year slip off of these because they were slick. That's why we have the tape on here. It's very important that you're careful because this equipment is tall. When you come up here, we make sure we're not pushing people down the slide. We're not trying to grab or get in line. We take our time and one person at a time down the slide. We're not going to bunch up because someone could likely get hurt. So I'm going to come down the slide. All right. When you come down the slide, the most important thing is to get off right away so that the next person can come out, because otherwise it bunches up and then it's dangerous. Also, we want to make sure that we are not climbing on the outside of the equipment. This stuff is slick. It is not meant to be climbed on. So we do not want you falling and getting hurt. All right? These rules are in place to keep you safe. All right, over here. Also, any slides, do not go up backwards. They're meant for you to come down. And that includes the slide over here and the slide over here. Also, be very careful climbing on this wall. We've had someone fall off of it already this year and break an arm. So we need to be very careful, all right? If you want to climb up top and sit up top, that's fine. But just make sure you're watching what you're doing, and if you need help getting down, please let us know. Swings, the most important thing there, I can honestly say, these are probably my favorite parts of the recess. Everyone likes them. A lot of people like them, but don't monopolize them. What I mean by that is swing for a little while, get off, let someone else do it. Especially if there are people hanging around. Try to take turns so that one person isn't doing the whole recess. All right, now the merry-go-round, what we call the merry-go-round, or the spinny thing as some people call. The most important thing is make sure that you're not putting your hands on here, but you're hanging on here, because this doesn't move, but this does. I have fallen off this before. When we first got it installed and I tried it. Yep, who fell off? Mrs. Taylor. Luckily I didn't hurt myself, but we have had people fall under here, very closely get trampled, especially if there's a lot of people on here. If you're standing, you're hanging on. Otherwise sit, because you know that is a safe spot for you. And make sure that everyone is secure before we start spinning it, all right? The idea is that we just want people to be careful. Same thing with anything that you're climbing on. Make sure that we're watching for other people, that we're being very careful with the equipment, and having fun. That's the main thing. No one has fun when they get hurt.